gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Ryan the Professional, RGT Podcast, episode 21. We are live here on YouTube.com. For those of you that are joining us this evening, definitely hit that like button. We appreciate y'all joining us, and let's get into these topics. I'm here with some of the guys right now. We got more that's joining us along the way, so the invites have already been sent out, so we're definitely just going to have a good show. I'm right here with Carlos and Fatal so far, so go and get those intros out there. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yo, once again, Friday, as usual, RGT Podcast. And I got a couple of things on my mind today, but yeah, man, let's get to these topics.
Absolutely. What's going on, Fatal? You unmute yourself.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? You guys know me all too well. I'm your boy, fucking Fatal Mephisto. Glad to be here as always, Ryan. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. To the chat, what's going on to everybody? What's up, Snake Doctor, Savage, Arian, Triggers, Money Mike, Overdone? What's going on?
Man, what's up, my peoples?
So, man, it's a lot has happened. A lot has happened in these past couple of days. Lots happened. Tell you the truth, I don't even know where to start. I really don't know which way to start. Like, I could start with the sales numbers, or I could go with NPD, or I can just go with something funny. I guess I just start.
Oh, the NPD numbers are out?
Yeah.
Yeah, NPDs are up. Yeah, I'm not really surprised by the results, though. Like, Nintendo did really, really well. Not surprised by that neither, though. They did really, really well. But in terms of everything else, let's start with something funny, I guess. So, who in this chat is looking forward to Black Ops 4?
Not me, so that's there's a double in that game. Don't care about battle royale games too much.
Mm-hmm.
They're too one and done, in my opinion. You only get to play just for like a certain amount of times, and it's just once you get killed, you gotta go back in to the server and then go again and again and again and again. I mean, it gets boring after a while.
Right. Absolutely. Agreed. Well, here's why I asked that question. If you did not know, for Black Ops, well, not even for Black Ops 4, obviously the beta is out for Black Ops 4. If you guys want to play it, if I'm not mistaken, I think you need to have pre-order or something like that to get it, which is ridiculous because the last one for Black Ops 3 was free. They gave that out for free. But this has nothing to do with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I just asked that question if anybody was getting it. So that goes to everybody in the chat too. Is anybody getting it? Because after what I'm about to tell you, what they just did with Spyro, it might make you not want to look at the
Oh, no. What the fuck did they do to goddamn Spyro?
Well, this is what they did to Spyro. What if I told... Now, everybody knows the size of a Blu-ray disc, right? Everybody knows Blu-ray disc can, pack so much data in there. You can put as much... a good chunk of these old classes on there on one disc. You know what I'm saying? That's how much space is on a Blu-ray disc. Well, turns out that Spyro will not. And I repeat, Spyro will not be... the collection won't be on the disc. Only one game will be on the disc, and that's the first one. The other ones, you need an internet connection to get to.
Wait, what?
Yeah, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Activision. Fuck you.
It's on the screen.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Activision.
It's on the screen. There you go.
Yeah, and this is the reasons why I am not supporting the Call of Duty franchise until they get their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say it's fun.
I bought a good chunk of my games digitally. You bought the game digitally, obviously you're not going to run into any problems. You got it, you know what I'm saying? Day one, everything will be there. But for the fact that they even went that route and go, oh, you know what? Here we go. We're just gonna put it on one game on the disc, and the rest you got to download. And you know what's even more sad, people? There's not even a redeem code.
Not only that, bro.
There's no redeem code. It's like you plug it in, and it does that thing that the Xbox One did at the start of the year. You remember how like it would scan the disc, Fatal?
Yeah.
And like initially, and go straight to the store. It will do that.
Oh man!
So already, you guys have signs of DRM coming back at this point. That's an early sign, people. It's an early
Fuck
sign.
you, Activision, man. Fuck you, man.
Of DRM right there, coming right back into full force.
Yep, and
that's crazy. It scans the disc, initializes it, wipes it clean or whatever, and then goes, "Okay, here we go. It's on the store."
Oh, that is fucking garbage, man. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that kind of eliminates the point of buying it on disc, now doesn't it? If it does that.
If that's the point, bro,
that's
I'm
early sign.
I'm. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say this. I will rather buy the original copies that were on the PS1 and on the
Facts.
PS2 and just play those original titles than the updated versions if that's the case. So
Facts.
this is why for the number one reasons is why Sony should have never given that IP to Activision because
Yeah.
just like Crash Bandicoot is going to become a cash cow of a game. They're gonna try to monetize all the content within that game
Yeah.
no matter what.
I don't understand the thought process behind that neither. It's like Sony had an opportunity just to get both that and Crash, and now with them doing this with Spyro, that kind of kills my hype for the new Crash game that they're supposedly working on.
Yeah, it really
I
does.
got zero expectations for that now. I'm like, I'm not expecting anything because I might not buy it. So that's crazy.
Yo, bro, it's
That
like
pisses me off, dude.
It does.
Look, even though I am full on digital, but even still, that is some dumb fucking bullshit, man, for retail
that was
people.
the role we were heading at the start of this gen when we were putting the disc in the console, and the console will pretty much do that little readout where we'll read it, initialize it, and go, oh, look, it's on the store. It's like, what? I didn't buy it from the store. I bought it from my retailer. So it should just automatically launch from the disc. The fact that it's going to do that, it's like, okay, that's just, you just went right back to the old territory.
that too. And then on top of that, remember how Hitman came out that they only give you like a sparse part of the game and then you have to download the other ones through microtransactions.
Yeah.
So this doesn't surprise me as much, bro. Like it's the same old story, same old song with these companies.
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, just be straight up front with the situation. Don't try to hide. Don't try to hide and false face the whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing with GT Sport. Like I was surprised that they went to that route. I wasn't backing it up. I'm not backing it up still. I'm still playing the game.
Microtransactions?
I'm still playing my game, but I'm earning my cars through in-game progression. I don't support the microtransaction system because it doesn't benefit me either nor. So
Right, agreed. Yeah, I don't understand how they even like thought about that. Like that's crazy. Like the game, you just came off the heels of a successful launch of the Insane trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you do that to Spyro? People were looking forward to Spyro like legit. People were really looking forward to this.
I think these companies, they're just like looking for a reaction out of the consumers, bro. Like they really are.
Yeah.
They're really trying to see how much they can push for people to speak up upon the practices that they're being done. And sadly, it's only about a small portion of actual people that actually like us.
Yeah.
That really care about it, but the other half doesn't really care.
I don't want to say that, but you're on point today, man. That pretty much does make Spyro a side bitch right now. It's like nobody cares right now. Like, dog, I don't feel like that's terrible because they're claiming that it's a patch along with this update when you download the game. It's like
another
really? Paywall. So I gotta wait longer? Like, come on.
Yeah, another paywall to lock progression on DLC.
Exactly. And they did that before with Goro. Remember Goro Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, they
locked already on the disc, but they charge you $5.
Yeah, and then and still, even after you bought Goro, you still had to play the game in the story mode in order to unlock.
To unlock them, exactly. It was like,
what was
the point of that? So,
man, I don't know, man. These
fucking garbage, man.
Yeah. And speaking of Black Ops 4, because a lot of, that is a top little thing going on right now. I had people talking to me about that. I was like, listen, I warned them. They're telling me the same thing. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. Black Ops 4, I'm not excited for it. I will not be. It's going to be a while before I'd be excited for another Call of Duty game. They have to go back like truly to their roots to get me over again. But until then, I'm not really interested. What's up, Blue? What's up, Laris? But I'm not really hyped for any other Call of Duties at this point. I just can't be. So.
Last night, man. I seen 2 o'clock this morning.
But let's get into some real news, shall we? Y'all ready? Y'all ready there?
Oh God.
Let's get to that real news because this is going to be benefiting not only both PlayStation, not only Microsoft, but also Nintendo. Sony shipped out 82.2 million units as of right now. The Nintendo Switch has sold 20 million units as of right now. And as far as revenue-wise, the Xbox did make a good amount of more revenue, but they're not really showing no numbers whatsoever. So, thoughts so far? What you guys think about that?
Not surprised by Sony with those shipping numbers, but I'm also not surprised by Microsoft not giving out numbers.
Really? Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Carlos, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
It was a fire talking to me in the background. But did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard about the 82.2 million consoles shipped out. And like I said, man, this generation has been more of a, how shall we say?
What's good, Adam Wilson? Welcome back, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's more of a, Sony trying to accommodate the gamers, not about features, as some people now are, actually going with that narrative once again, per se by Twitter. There was some dude that actually stated that if you take away the games from the consoles, that the features on their own should suffice for the consumer to warrant their purchase for either or console.
Right.
Now,
speaking of that, a shout out to you, Chris Cobra. I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. Yeah, continue what you're saying. Bye.
Nah, it's cool, bro. But it goes to show, like, if you see the common sense of everything that's going on, and how Sony has marketed its hardware and its software,
right?
That's the main reason why Sony is selling. Sony's not selling features; they're selling a gaming console with games. Microsoft, on the other hand, all you have is just hardware and accessories. I don't know how many variants of the Xbox One controller can you just throw out without selling no type of games. And having backwards compatible games is not, something substantially gainful for them in those terms. So this stuff for me, like, it doesn't surprise me too much.
Right.
It just tells me exactly where the foot is at for Sony in the future, and they're looking forward to making games. And that is the main.
Rex.
Yeah, man. What's up, Cali Rex? But it's just the same basis for business, man. You have to focus on what's important, not the bullshit.
That's on screen so everybody can see what we're talking about. No, because it actually was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty good hit for him. Mario Tennis Aces served up smash hit for the Nintendo, so obviously Mario Tennis did good. But I'm not surprised though. Everything with Mario on it does pretty good.
Yeah, it's like he's like the Mickey Mouse of the gaming world. Like,
yeah, I mean they could put Mario in pool and he'll do ridiculously good. So, but the game industry brought in $1.8 billion in June, up 25% year on year, according to the industry tracking firm NPD Group. Nintendo's Mario Aces made quite a racket when it debuted on June 22nd, shooting up to become the best-selling title of the month. The popularity of multiplayer games like Fortnite continued to contribute to high sales in the accessories category, which was up 38%. Year-to-date sales of both headsets and Gamepass have achieved all-time record highs for June tracking period. NPT analyst, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I'm supposed to say Matt, said the previous year. This is Priscilla? Okay.
Yeah.
High-spending headsets occurred in 2010 and for Gamepass in 2016. Here are your numbers for June. And here we are so far. That's what we got going on here.
Yo, and you know what's so funny? These are only numbers here for the United States. It does not reflect on worldwide sales.
Exactly. So, hardware is up 52% from 231 million. It's now 350 million. PC and console software is up 374, down 1% from 379. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, which is okay.
That's not bad. Accessories, 353 million, up 38% from 255 million. And if you go down to totals and whatnot, everything's up. Everything's looking ridiculously high. But in terms of software sellers, let's check it out. Obviously, the new kid on the block, the new game, obviously outsold the most. It makes sense. Mario Tennis was number 1. God of War is number 2. Grand Theft Auto, oh my God.
Grand Theft Auto, man.
This game cannot leave the damn top 10, can it not?
Nope. As long as they release content for it, bro.
It's always in the top 10.
Yep.
Always. But look, Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 3. The Crew, number 2. Far Cry 5 is 5. Mario Kart 8 is 6. Lego Incredibles 7. FIFA 18 is 8. I never understood the Lego series when it comes to games. I never understood that. No, I never understood how they're so popular.
Yeah, it's just parody. It's just parodies of the actual movies.
Yeah, I know. I saw the Jurassic Park version of it. It was funny.
That and the one from the Indiana Jones version. That shit, yo. I have fun playing. I have fun playing that with my son. Like,
yeah,
my son enjoys it.
Number 9 is the Crash Insane trilogy. Detroit is 10. Super Mario Odyssey is 11. And going down, damn, you and Vampire made the list. Stay Decayed, though, is at the very, very bottom at number 20.
What?
Yeah, it's number 20.
That's weird. I thought it was supposed to be the top seller for June.
Hey, not like this. Not like that. Not like this.
Hey, I just gotta point it out, man, because it was a lot. It was
hyped up. It was hyped up as such. Yes, you're not kidding. It was hyped up as such.
It was a lot of showboating on Twitter with the whole, oh yeah, you salty pony.
Well, it's number 20 on the list. Anybody surprised by the numbers?
Nah, man, I'm not surprised. I mean, it just tells you exactly what people are looking forward to. And what are they looking forward to? Story-based narrative games. Multiplayer games are fun. They're the trend right now, especially with the Battle Royale format. But as always, single-player based experiences trump over multiplayers any time of the day. Because why? It creates an experience that you only want for yourself. Yes, it's good to chat with people online. It's good to have fun. But after a while, that becomes rather mundane. So I'm not really surprised that most of those games that are on that list are actually some of the best single-player based titles in the market right now.
Right. Absolutely. Not surprised either. I'm just looking at it like, okay, well, that's another day in the office pretty much when it comes to gaming. Fatal, your thoughts on the numbers?
I don't give a shit about no goddamn numbers, dude. I just want games, man. That's what I want.
You're gonna feel right at home with this next one. Then let's get into the free games because we all love free, don't we? We all love free.
Premium.
Yes, we love free. So I'm gonna start off with Game Pass. The free games for Game Pass for August go as followed. Hold on. But the free games for Game Pass goes as followed. We get Rise, Son of Rome.
Garbage.
Dead Rising 2. The
Garbage.
Walking Dead.
Decent.
Okay.
Rush. Dendara. Ruiner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Hitman as well?
Yeah, Hitman Season 1.
The only good title.
Mediocre month.
The only thing that I can say that is actually good for that list is actually Ruiner. That game is pretty okay. The other ones...
You wouldn't say Rise was a nice value for the...
Hell no, man. I'm
just glad that bitch is on fucking Game Pass, so I don't get to drop fucking money on that filth.
Bro, like, I gotta
Is it a good value for it?
I can't, man. Like, that game... I can't give it as much merit as everybody wants me to give it, but it's an okay title. It's a niche title.
What's up, Licky Clay?
It's a niche title. This shit should have been free 4 years ago. Not now.
It is a lot. Yo, I'm more excited for that fucking Disney Rush game than I am on anything on that fucking list for this
Disney,
one.
Bro, I would rather play that than Rise. Like, I'm being seriously and openly honest.
Now you're making me
I don't think I got the stomach to play Rise, man. I don't want to walk around as a fairy Spartan.
You need to understand that, Carlos. I promised everybody I was going to play Rise.
I have it on. I have the game on my PC. I bought it via Steam Games. I played it maybe for like about an hour or so. I was just like, okay, all right. I like the story mode.
Uh-huh.
I like the way they did the design, the overall design of the game, but it's just like there's certain intricate parts in the game that are still missing for me as far as game mechanics go. And that's where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pass on it. I'm gonna let it dwell on me a little bit. Once I get the urge to play it again, I'll play it again. But other than that, it's a little bit too late to put this game in a freemium aspect when it should have been there a long time ago because it's a mediocre game, bro. Like I can't say nothing great about the game as far as just the storyline it's just the storyline, but the game mechanics.
Let me break some of the tension here. Shout out to Andrew Wilson, but Andrew Wilson, he made his presence be felt. He's officially returned with this tale of shit from Twitter. Oh god,
oh my god!
You already know it's gonna be funny.
You know they have the decency, right, to sit there and sell Rise and Can for fucking $30 goddamn motherfucking dollars.
There you go.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm kind of glad that it's on Game Pass because I'll be able to play it. Now that's a prime example of a one and done game right there.
There you go.
Fuck Rise, man.
Shout out to Adam Wilson for this week. Okay, shout out to that. He's doing it. That was cool.
I'm done.
The fuck am I looking at? Is that like Mario and Master Queef cereal? What the fuck is that?
It's that Mario.
So instead of fucking, so what? Instead of goddamn little fucking Mario marshmallows, you get little Queef clouds.
Put an amiibo logo. Nah, that's savage, bro. I'm done. That's it. Nah, man.
That shit is some fucking trash ass garbaggio, man. Garbaggio.
Ew. Nah, man. I'm done with that, bro. The amiibo logo.
You got me with that. Okay, I'll give you that. You don't bro.
yo, shout out to Adam, man. Yo,
Adam want a new lover right there with that shit.
Oh my god, yo! You try to retweet that on Twitter, yo? They're gonna it's gonna be so much.
For his kneecaps. I'm sorry. They come up for his kneecaps.
I'm curious to see what they're going to be doing for fucking Inside Xbox this month.
Oh god! Don't even bring it up, please. Don't.
Why not? Come on, aren't like I mean, shit. The last couple episodes were fucking lit. I mean, let's be honest here.
Wait.
I can't even keep a straight face saying that, dude.
We rephrased that.
Hey, Chris Coben, nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, bitch.
Yo.
He's doing it. The last couple episodes was lit. Oh, Jesus.
No, actually, no, they weren't. I was just saying to get a rise out of you guys. No, the last two episodes I didn't even watch fully, man. I only watched the last two episodes to watch the No Man's Sky shit, and I bounced the fuck out of there, dude. That shit put me to sleep.
Let's get back on track. What y'all think about the Game Pass games from August? What y'all think, man?
Bro, it's hard. It's hot garbage, man. There's only one good title in there. There's only
for
one
me.
good
I'll
title
definitely get it for a month. I'll definitely get it for a month because I wouldn't mind fucking getting at least through and say that I have played Rise, Son of Queefs. But outside from that, I mean, there really isn't anything else that's good on that list. I mean, yeah, I'll probably fuck with that Disney game. Might as well because I played Disneyland Adventures. Not how that game was lit, but whatever.
Only one game I'm touching out of that Game Pass is Ruiner, and because I want to play it. I've seen the gameplay.
Oh, and that too. Anything that fucking digital. What is that company called? Not digital faggotry. Not digital faggotry. I'm talking about the actual company that makes games.
And it's a good over the top, overview play over the screen kind of shooter. So it brings me back to that old school, Contra.
Right.
To that old school kind of shoot 'em up game. So it's actually gonna be something that I will actually give it my time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not talking about digital faggotry. Fuck that website.
Oh God.
Yo, and talking about Digital Foundry. Yo, why they was hyping up Battlefield 1 again on the Xbox One X with the 4K patch?
Well, think about it for a moment.
They were advertised to do so, I mean, shut.
Why? Like it only does 4K 90% of the time. Yay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yay. Now let me ask you. Let me say something to the panel, real quick. If you have the game, right, which is very much alike the same game as the other competitors' console, right? Does it make it any different than the other game?
No.
Okay, thank you. You have answered my question.
Have you seen Lost Soul Aside? A little bit.
I'm definitely hyped
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
at work. When I saw a good chunk of that, I didn't finish the trailer. It looks
Bro,
good though.
that game is gonna be that legit a freaking shitstorm of just gameplay and over the top antics. Like it's reminiscent to what the original Devil May Cry was known for.
Yep.
So I'm really looking forward to that one. Really am.
Definitely. All right. So in other news, get into the PlayStation Plus games for August. Hold on, just move that there.
Oh yay!
Yeah, maybe you won't oink oink on this one, motherfucker.
Fuck you, oink oink Rick's bitch.
Oh my god, man! You guys are hilarious, man.
All right, the PlayStation games for August feature Mafia 3, Dead by Daylight.
Garbage.
Those are for the PlayStation 4.
Already own it.
For the PlayStation 3, you got Bound by Flame.
Already on the PS4 version.
How about you shut the hell up till I'm done?
Okay.
Vita, Draw Slasher, Space Hulk. And those are your games for PlayStation Plus for August.
Another garbage month. Not surprised.
Well, I'll take.
His indie, so I mean, shit. I'm not surprised you want every goddamn man. Why you play his indies?
I'd rather just play Mafia 3 and Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, Mafia 3.
Mafia 3 is garbage, and Dead by Daylight is fucking boring as fuck. So therefore, it's another trashy ass month.
But can we agree that is actually a little bit slightly better than the Game Pass games?
Or the Game Pass stuff? Well, I mean, Game Pass is fucking Game Pass. If you're going to do a proper comparison, I would do Games for Gold, and Games for Gold is also shit too as well. Who the fuck wants to honor for honor? Who wants that garbage? Nobody wants that fucking filth. Fuck that game.
You know what's sad about For Honor? For Honor had all the potential in the world. I actually liked the beta for that game. I was like really, really into it until I saw how much fuckery was in the game. Like with a certain faction.
Yeah, it was.
The Vikings were so overpowered for no unbelievable reason. Like
overpowered, and then on top of that, the whole pay to win perspective of the game as well. It really just took a toll on the game. Like,
right, I was not expecting for like, come on, you would think the samurais would beat the factions easily.
Yeah,
like that would just been the automatic win for the samurais, but nah, they gimped the hell out of all the samurais, guys. All samurais got gimped in For Honor just for the Vikings.
Well, what do you expect from a company that's fucking technically French?
Yeah, true.
Oui, monsieur.
That's true. I mean, I should have saw the
Fuck you, bitch.
The damn game developer's beard because he has a damn Viking beard. So I wasn't surprised by that. No, he has a beard. That's like that. So wasn't surprised whatsoever by that shit. It was just like, damn. In other news going around on this shit. Hold on. Let me go down here. Gran Turismo Sports. Microtransactions.
Motherfucker, that ain't racist.
What is?
Oh, tired what I just said about French people.
Oh.
What's I'm allowed to say because I'm partially French.
God, you just big for no reason, Fatal. That's what you are.
Well, I'm fat for obvious reasons, but who the fuck gives a shit about that? On the next topic, bitch, let's go. Oink, oink.
What do I have? Gran Turismo Sport and the microtransactions for the game.
Oh, God, this again.
I'll take this one, Fatal. Don't worry. I won't.
I already got my.
All right, no worries, dude.
I even talked with Sick. Ironically, I don't see Sick. I don't know where Sick is at. Well, he probably sleep though. I know how he is. He sleeps.
Yeah. Me and Sick. We had a talk about that, and we actually pointed out a couple of things with it, and you had some people actually trying to damage control the crap out of the whole perspective for the DLC and microtransactions. Like, bro, it's the same thing. There's no difference between a microtransaction and a DLC. In order for you to obtain a DLC content, you have to provide what? Monetary proof, meaning a credit card, gift card, or anything that has any monetary value to purchase that content, which is translatable to a microtransaction. There's a lot of people that don't understand the differences. No, they're not different from each other. The only differences between each other is the actual access to the content.
Right.
With the microtransaction base emphasis is that you pay for certain items that can be used right away within the game. With the DLC content, you still pay for it, but it's still locked through game progression. So those are the only differences between those two. The only thing that people don't understand is just they're both the same thing. It's just flipped a different way so that it can look attractive for the investors. That's the only emphasis of this.
Okay. Fatal, what you think?
Man, fuck microtransactions. They don't belong in a game that you pay $60 goddamn, man.
Nah, they really don't.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Keep that shit in mobile or keep that shit in fucking free to play and get that shit the fuck out of my goddamn games, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, for a free to play game like Warframe is understandable because it's free to play. Fortnite is understandable because it's free to play.
Bro, they got one of the dopest taglines for Warframe.
What?
Ninjas play for free.
Yo, I mean, what? And it's true. People play for free on Warframe. You really don't have to purchase anything unless if you really want to buy certain items.
You want to get into their ecosystem and start buying shit to upgrade or to get certain legendary shit. I do like that, though. I do like that about the game. Like even the bosses, like interact with you.
Yeah, and you can actually
like, hey, you stay away.
And you can actually grind to get those items. You don't necessarily have to spend countless of dollars just to build a Warframe. You could just earn it through doing, like I played with my brother-in-law so much that I learned the in and outs of the game. And it's pretty easy to play the game. It's not that hard. All you have to do is just make sure you tally yourself with the solar system and all the missions within each planet and meet the requirements. Once you do that, it becomes easy to just farm for the parts for the Warframe that you're looking for. That's as simple as it can get. For certain weapons and items as well, it's the same thing. You have the options to either buy the weapon, the blueprint, right? And purchase it completely, or you can do like an in-game purchase with the credits that you earn from all those missions, buy the blueprint for that weapon.
Right.
But it'll tell you within the actual blueprint what are the parts that is needed for the actual completion of the weapon, especially for the Warframe. So let's say, for example, the planet Setna, you have a certain amount of kills that you have to get, or a certain amount of materials that you have to mine for in order to acquire, to build the weapon. That's it. But so you don't really have to pay any money. This is why people got to understand the differences between microtransactions and DLC and the actual option to play the game the way it's meant to be played.
Agreed. Would y'all all agree that it's kind of pointless for them to be in games if like there's an option like where you can buy like you know how they did with Mortal Kombat where it says like pay $30 to unlock all the crypt items?
Yeah,
remember that shit? like options like that, I just do not like. I don't like that.
I can't. I don't like options like that. Like I can't.
But you know what gets me though. Here's the thing that gets me is the fact that a lot of people completely ignore the fact that MTs never started until last generation. In the last generation, they took more of a backseat. Most devs never really actually came out and kept that forefront unless you're fucking cock and blow me. But outside from that, fucking their microtransactions behind like let's say Tales of Grace's F, whatever you want to call it, they were like fucking bucket tons of fucking microtransactions, but nobody spoke a word about it.
No.
The reason why now people are so up in arms, man, is because of the actual practices that these devs are trying to push out as a narrative,
right?
And making MTs be more mainstream and streamlined, and that's the reason why people are starting to notice it now.
Yeah, it kind of just defeats the point. It's like, what was the point of that shit? It's like, okay, you paid $60 to play the game, you expect to play the game, and then all of a sudden, bam, it doesn't fucking like you can just unlock everything with one purchase. Like,
yo, Ryan, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second.
Yeah. What's up, kids? What's going on? You ain't go to work today? So yeah, niggas going out of work. I see. But
here's my final thing on this though, real quick about
MPs.
MPs.
If the consoles are streaming devices, you see it getting worse. Like DLC and microtransactions, like even worse.
I mean, who the fuck would want to pay microtransactions for on a streaming device for a game that's being streamed on the internet?
Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, the excuses all come out.
Fair enough. I mean, after all, I am part of the gaming community. There's a lot of dumbass motherfuckers in this gaming community, so I do agree there. But the thing of it is that that to me is some fucking retardation at its finest.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're paying for a streaming service, if you're paying for the streaming service, I firmly believe that the actual DLC should actually be, automatically unlocked through that shit because you're paying for a streaming service.
Right.
Like, that's just dumb. Like, see, Game Pass makes sense because not only do you get a deal because you don't physically own the game, even though you download the shit, so you're still technically playing it with without being on the internet, unless you're playing a multiplayer for a set game. But at least you get deals off the actual DLC, which isn't too bad. But on a streaming box, that sounds fucking retarded.
It does. It definitely does. Like, I don't even know how. Like, the way things are going, you would think Microsoft, or actually really Microsoft and, Sony will follow suit eventually if it does, take off. You know what I'm saying? Sony does do that, guys. They follow the trend if it takes off. But if Microsoft wanted to do this shit, wouldn't it be crazy they came out with something like simple like a damn Fire Stick? But it'd be like this. It'd be the size of a Fire Stick. You plug it in your TV, and that'll be your new console.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised if Microsoft doing something like that, even though that fucking garbage ass rubbish bullshit.
They got two consoles. Two consoles. They got a traditional.
That core philosophy design is so fucking like half-ass broken. I hate that fucking core philosophy, man. But I can see Microsoft doing that though. I can see them doing that.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like it seems like that has their mindset all completely on. It's like, really, you guys are gonna follow this type of bullshit? So I don't know. Adam said the Fire Stick will come with an American doll. But I don't know, man. Streaming boxes. I'm not down for that. I'm not down for that particular future. I'm not. That's one thing I don't see gaming evolving with if they ever do go down that route where they're streaming devices, where you're streaming a game. Especially with cable providers nowadays giving customers the worst end of the stick when it comes to internet. I don't see that thriving.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah, I don't see that thriving on anything. I just don't. I mean, it sounds cool on paper, it does sound cool on paper. Like, for example, here, and this is going back to the 360. Does everybody in this chat remember the Illuma room? Remember the Illuma room for the 360? Where it used to connect and this will turn your wall into the screen? Remember that concept?
That concept was garbage, man.
No. It was actually a pretty cool concept. It wasn't really that well executed how they did it. Wasn't really that well executed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't taking account, number one, that people, I don't know, have stuff in the background for this damn shit. I don't know. They're crazy. God. They expect people to have this open wall space for it. I'm like,
yeah, they want that open wall space, but you know damn well that it wouldn't even look half or remotely close to being as good as it did in that fucking trailer that we all saw.
Yeah, true. That gimmick was crazy. They was going all out with the 360 though. They went with a Illuma room. They tried to connect, like, to the fullest. The Kinect couldn't even do well. The Kinect did well for its time.
Last generation, it did well. Pretty well for them. Yeah, it definitely did well for them.
See that factored in with the fact that it was bundled with a lot of 360s.
But there was also a lot of things too as well that Microsoft got half-assed backwards last generation too as well. I mean, Sony did a lot of things right, even though it wasn't more of a pricier console, but at least everything was in the box. Right. Whereas, like, if you wanted that fucking, you remember when HD DVDs came out and Microsoft released that peripheral for their Xbox?
Yeah.
Last gen? That shit didn't last long.
That did not last long.
That lasted like what? Less than a couple of years?
Yeah, everybody was like, Sony's suicidal for investing in Blu-ray. I'm like, it's actually not a bad thing to invest into because, they can put more stuff on the disc. Games are
HD DVDs are the shit. Blu-ray's going to suck, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Now, out of nowhere, like, not even like 6 months after the Blu-rays finally fucking released, HD DVDs were fucking gone.
They're done. fucking 360 had 2 discs for games. That shit was crazy. Going in there, it's like insert disc 1, insert disc 2. It's like, oh,
dude, it was like that for, I think it was Final Fantasy 13. I remember people complaining on game trailers back in the day when I was on that website.
As well,
yeah. I think one was was it 2 discs? Yeah, I think one was the install disc or something like that. I can't remember.
Was it?
But I know Final Fantasy 13. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly had 2 discs.
Yeah.
And I remember people complaining about that on Game Pass. Oh, man, why do I have to get up, man? That's so like 96, bro, and fucking 2000s with the PS2 and PS1, man. Why do I have to do that now? Fuck that shit. It's like, bitch, if you're fucking lazy to get off your fucking ass to change the fucking disc, man, we have no hope for our future, man. It's just
Exactly.
that's simple.
Whatever. It's
Fucking
like
retarded, man.
shit. But that just goes though. Smart investments. Smart investments will pay off in the future. You see that with Blu-ray. You see that with third-party support. You see that with games, and first-party content. So, investments. It's all about investments, proper investments.
Which brings me back to what you were talking about features earlier, right? Because I've dealt with people on Twitter who, like, because I posted a fucking tweet the other day talking about, like, oh, if all you care about is features over games on your system, dude, man, I don't want to know you, and I don't want you talking to me because I think it's just fucking outlandishly stupid, right? Then I had some dude, I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly who it is. He's got the fucking Sea of Queefs avatar on. Tells me oh yeah, well, features do actually play a big part. It's the reasons why I'm still locked in the ecosystem of Microsoft. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck were you playing fucking 20 years ago before any features even were fucking relevant at all, period? We just pop the game and you press the power button, boom, you start playing your game. What the fuck features were you caring about back then?
I mean, last gym, they were talking about HBO Go.
Fuck, I don't look.
Yeah, you remember that? It's all about HBO Go. I mean, come on,
man. We don't even have HBO over here in Canada, which sucks ass, but whatever.
You probably got on your Xbox.
Man, I don't even get the fact. Have you ever actually sat back, Ryan, like fucking on like just a regular day and look at all the shitty applications you can download on the Xbox?
Yeah, you get lost.
I mean, my God. My fucking God, half those fucking applications are dog shit, rancid, putrid crap.
Yeah, like Dolby Atmos. Like I thought, was it Dolby Atmos? No, Dolby Vision. Dolby Vision. They hyped up Dolby Vision. I'm like, okay, that sounds smart. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be great for games, because you get more clarity in the games. You know what I'm saying, Fatal? More clarity. Especially if you wear a headset, you wear a good set of headphones. You can get some more clarity in the trees and the footsteps. They said, nope, it's coming to Netflix. It's like, then what was the point of the announcement? What's the point of that?
Right? Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
Like a tech show. Who cares?
The only feature that I actually wanted, I would still wish I could use on my Xbox is streaming, but that's not fucking going to happen anymore. So that's out of the question. So right now, I only play my Xbox for games. That's it. That's all I use. I don't use any other fucking features, man. I don't even use the community crap because I don't give a fuck about that.
Agreed. Yeah, I do not blame you. It's like, what was the point?
I do the same. I do the same on the PS4 too as well, though. Party chat is really the only thing that I actually ever utilize. I don't use any of the apps. I don't use anything else outside from that.
Right.
Outside from the store, but that's different though.
So, are you even like? I know you spoke a little different. I think it was you, right? I think you spoke a little different towards this game. But are you even excited for Gears of War 4?
Gears of War 5? Oh hell yeah, I'm getting that.
Gears 5. Okay? So it might.
Bro, I'm not like okay. Let me just clarify. I'm not a humongous Gears fan anymore. I never was, never claimed to be. I just like the games, man, because I just have a lot of fun with them, especially in the multiplayer category. But like, I don't know, man. There's something about this story, even though I know people are putting emphasis on like the SJW garbage shit, once again for fucking this game too as well, because the main character happens to be a female. I don't care about that as long as the story's intriguing, dude, man. Because look at what Naughty Dog did with fucking Lost Legacy, man. Lost Legacy was fucking amazing. And the chemistry for those two female characters just worked so goddamn well that it actually made the gameplay better.
Right.
Now, if Microsoft can pull something off like that with Gears 5, which is very, very doubtful, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm not fucking whatever.
Okay. What's up, Big Kid? Yeah, I can see what you're coming from. But no, just this whole the Lost Legacy thing. I mean, they're two unlikely heroes, two unlikely people. I didn't even think they were going to continue the story with Nadine. I thought Nadine was going to be a one and done character, like a lot of. So
did I. So did I. Yeah. So did I. And I'm glad they found another way to bring her back, man, which is beautiful, and it worked so well with Chloe's character and characteristics, man. It was such a
so technically Uncharted is not even. Well, yeah, technically Uncharted is not dead, guys. It just Naughty Dog just won't be at the helm of it no more. They'll probably have another studio work on that.
Yep, and it's going to be an actual fucking spin-off series. It's going to be about his daughter.
Spin-off.
It's going to be about his daughter.
It looks like it's going to be good. I'm not going to lie. It could be good.
And here's the sad thing about that, though, and I hate saying this, man, because I know a lot of people are going to fucking probably school my ass in the chat, but fuck it, I'm going to say it anyways. So now, if this be true, if another company's going to be working on Uncharted, but the spin-off series based on her daughter, now everyone's going to look at that, especially on the Xbox side, and say, oh, they're copying Tomb Raider. Oh,
Yeah.
now they're copying Tomb Raider. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up, man.
Facts. Facts. That's the new web swinging.
Don't get me wrong, Ryan, man. I love Tomb Raider, the modern ones too as well. But as far as storytelling goes, yeah, Naughty Dog's got that shit in
I got
lockdown.
something funny to tell you about that.
No problem with that,
Shout
man.
out to Robin Gaming for this, but I'm gonna tell you that in a second. But everybody gonna laugh at this. To answer that question, you see the web swinging in Spider-Man? Yes, sir, I did, and yes, it looks
Yes,
great. More
that shit looks
dynamic.
phenomenal, man.
The web swinging is ridiculous. It's ridiculous in that game. But did you see the Tomb Raider silhouette behind the pirate ship on Twitter?
Wait, what?
You didn't see that? Oh god!
See, this is where I'm glad that I don't really pay attention to what the fuck is going on Twitter or anywhere else, man. Thank God. But now you got me fucking interested in this shit.
God, there we go.
Oh God, fucking A, dude.
Oh Lord!
You just happened to find something that's gonna ruin my day, didn't you, motherfucker?
This is why I cannot get excited for another damn Tomb Raider. I can't get excited.
Fuck that noise. I'm beyond ecstatic for the new Tomb Raider, man.
Oh,
bitch, is that supposed to be the goddamn new rendition of Halo Infinite's theme song?
That's just me doing random opera voices.
Oh, okay. God damn it. I actually have a lot of faith though in that new Halo game, man. Going forward for next generation.
I'm waiting for that one. I just want.
Here it is, right here.
What happens with?
It's that art style. That art style brought back the feels, man. It made it feel like old school fucking Halo with Master Queef and shit. Yeah.
I can get it. Is this
You're gonna tag me on that shit, aren't you?
Hmm.
You tagging me on that shit on that Twitter or what? Twitter.
Twitter. Everybody here.
Fuck Twitter, man.
All right. So,
Twitter is life.
Everybody here in the chat. So there's a reason why a lot of people act a certain way to Tomb Raider, right? And people say Tomb Raider is not really innovating or whatnot. They're just copying ideas or whatnot. So check this out. This is how lazy Square Enix is with this game. Hold on. Let me just go here. Let me share this with you guys. This is how lazy Square Enix is. And you can't tell me they didn't get this idea from Uncharted. All right, we're here. Y'all should be able to see this, right? Check it out.
Lost Legacy. Lost Legacy. Yep. Wasn't that in Uncharted?
I could have sworn that was in Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that was Uncharted 4. I could have sworn that was in Uncharted 4.
Yeah. The pirate ship. The pirate ship. I remember.
That's the same pirate ship in Uncharted 4.
Damn.
The same cavern.
Damn. When they was throwing shade at Naughty Dog for not having actual. Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
That looks mad suspect, bro.
Yeah, it does.
That looks super sus.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Nah, that's mad suspect, man.
All right, so what the fuck did I miss, man? Sorry about that. This phone's a piece of shit.
They practically took the
they took pretty much the ending fight scene from fucking Uncharted 4.
Yep.
And put it in the damn game. Yeah, that ship.
Like quick time event kind of fight.
The abandoned ship.
You didn't see the damn thing, you slow ass motherfucker. Oh.
Bitch, I got kicked. Fucking the application crashed on my phone.
Did the application crash? Did your big ass chubby fingers hit the damn switch?
No, god damn it crashed because I was answering fucking Wolflow's PM on on Twitter.
Hit the damn switch.
Man, why you gotta make fun of my fucking fingers, hoe? Huh, bitch? Huh? What are you trying to say, bitch?
They've been
trying to say my fucking fingers represent a goddamn pig's foot, bitch? Is that what you say?
Oh my god, man! You guys are killing me today, man.
Show them damn moves.
All right, so this is the ending right here. So she finds a fucking boat, like in between fucking the clip and shit.
That's a Spaniard ship, but
that's the Spaniard ship for fucking Henry Avery.
Yeah, remember that we were looking for gold doubloons in a ship in Uncharted 4. Remember?
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, can we say are they biting just a little bit? just a little bit, not too much.
Like
Just
to reach
Man,
a
I
little,
don't give a
little
fuck
hard.
how many times they copy Uncharted. Jesus Christ, I don't give a fuck about that. Because everybody copies off of everybody.
What was funny about that statement? The previous one before that, I think it was Uncharted. Actually, no, it was this one. They said Uncharted 4 copy from Tomb Raider. Remember?
yeah.
And then Tomb Raider 1 before we got Rise, copied Uncharted again, supposedly with their style. I mean, at this point, it's like I really don't give a shit. I just look at like if the game is good, I'll play it. If it's bad, I will not play it.
And besides, Tomb Raider, you were in caverns in the ancient Mayan city, and you were actually.
Yeah, if anything, Tomb Raider needs to copy from Uncharted is better tombs.
Yeah,
Them tombs are anticlimactic. I don't think anybody would disagree, especially for
part
2. Those tombs were anticlimactic. They were not even puzzling at the time. And when you got done with them, they still were trash.
Pretty much.
Nothing really happened in those tombs. Uncharted happened, when you go to that little tomb where you find the Atlantis of the Sands. Y'all remember that? With the Jinn? The Jinn? You notice how when you're in that tomb with the Jinn and you're looking for clues, and then you see like the little notes that the travelers left, you see those spiders come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that in Tomb Raider.
Nah, you don't.
Nothing crazy like that in Tomb Raider. And these are supposed to be crazy tombs. It's like it's always the same stuff. It's either water or death spikes.
That or the bear, man. You get to fight a fucking rabbit bear, man.
Yeah. I was about to say too as well. When the fuck did Drake gotta fight a goddamn fucking bear, huh, bitch? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about Drake fighting a bear. Shit. That motherfucker was fucking dragged across some fucking mud and shit, dude. Like he's been through, like he's done that a billion times in his life, foreplay wise.
Yeah, like now that's another thing they're trying to differentiate themselves with too. Laura's going against a lot of wildlife like bears and such, but it's like she doesn't really need to do that.
Yeah, she's an explorer.
But she's got that ass though, man.
She doesn't need that sort of thing. And the fact they incorporated that is kind of silly because it kind of falls back into the first one. You remember how when you first start off in the game, she's like, "Oh my god, I need something to eat" or whatever. There's not even no survival instinct things like that in the game.
Nope. And then on top of that, in the first one, you had to fight tigers and Tyrannosaurus Rex and a Velociraptor.
Yeah.
God, that
oh god.
But no offense, but Crawford destroyed Nate though. I mean, hand-to-hand combat, yeah, but as far as like overall strength and dexterity, not really.
Yeah, no. Drake's more of a fleshed out character too when it comes to that sort of thing. He made a living for that type of shit. But in terms of Laura's speed, she got him in speed.
Yeah, and to be quite frankly, if you want to put it in an even playing field, put Nadine against Lara Croft because they're both. Yeah. Then we have a fight. But to put them against Nate.
Definitely gotta get some mud fucking going on that shit.
Yeah, because there's really not a chance where Drake actually have the upper hand on her. It's not gonna happen. So
yeah, it's crazy. People bitch about Nadine in the game, but then they love her also because she's in the game with Chloe. It's like damn, like
I love Nadine's character even when she was first introduced.
Oh yeah, when she's like, "You got something I want." This motherfucker said, "I'm married." She had me weak.
Bro, she's a resilient person. Like she has a lot of resiliency and she's very tactical. That's one of those trademarks that you don't see in female characters in a game. She's very tactical.
Yep, she got them hands, bro. So
yeah,
that's one person you just can't mess with here on these streets. Just can't.
I'll keep away from Nadine, bro. I'll be like, you know what? You got it, baby. That's it. You win.
Okay, you ain't. Yeah.
Oh God.
They need the truth though. They came a long way with Nadine. I'm happy for the character. At least she got a good reaction. Chloe's always had that good reaction. A lot of people just wanted Chloe and Drake to kind of tie the knot.
No, fuck that. A lot of people wanted that fucking ass.
Nah, they didn't want. They couldn't. You gotta understand. Remember from
the first one, you understand if you played the first one, like really pay attention.
If you pay attention to Amongst Thieves and Part 3, you can see their distances and differences between each other.
Yep.
Drake really wanted to settle down more and be more humble. Chloe at the same time, she was more adventurous. She wanted to branch out and focus on being a better, explorer.
Pretty much. That's all she cared about. She didn't really. I mean, she still loved Nate though, because you kind of find it out in Uncharted 4 when you're in the attic. You get that note from her.
Yeah, she loves him, but
She still loves
she
him.
understands.
Nate's sake.
She understands where Nate's mind is at and where his mindset is at.
Right.
And, she, for those reasons, she didn't pursue any more of a relationship with him. So
yeah.
Why couldn't Capcom do that with Ada and Leon? But no,
I don't understand.
They had to fucking drag that shit out over and over and over again.
Yeah, man, that shit was just like, oh, come on, man, just make them have a happy ending at least. Fuck.
Right. Capcom doesn't know how to make happy endings.
Nah, man, they just know how to make disastrous ones.
No, they know how to make endings, but they know how to sell you that ending too as well for a price.
Oh yeah, pretty much, bro. Like how they did. You remember for
Azura's Wrath.
Part 6, Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil 6 didn't have an ending like that. That was locked behind a paywall. That was Azura's Wrath that actually had the ending you had to pay for up front.
Yeah, I remember. Oh no, my bad. You caught me on that one.
Oh man, we continue to get down the road here, man. It's just almost here, people. Almost here. Cannot wait for this game, Spider-Man. Y'all seen the new screenshots for it?
Yeah.
Nope, don't care.
Nah, the web slinging. They're showing up the web slinging like screenshots.
Bro, you're talking to a true.
Now, yeah.
A
The reason
true
why I
Spider-Man
like
fan.
this particular is these two screenshots right here. Remember, I told you guys beforehand that it's tier-based. When we did the news for a while back, that the web slinging is tier-based in Spider-Man. So you clearly see here, these are higher tier type of things he'll do when he's web slinging through the city to get through like tight objects and whatnot, or tight spaces in like between the buildings. That's what he'll do. And for this suit right here, for those of you wondering, this is the advanced suit that he made himself. It's already been confirmed. That's the advanced suit, and the original suit will be in the game. You just don't know if you get it or not off the bat. That's the problem. So that right there is a little speculation for everybody.
And have you heard that you're also gonna get the Scarlet suit?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
That. Now, if the Scarlet suit's in there, obviously Miles is a playable character. He's got to be.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be, man.
Be a playable character. There's no way he's gonna say Scarlet's in here and Miles not a playable character. So that's definitely got to be true. I'm looking forward to that though. That's gonna be good. That's definitely gonna be good with the game.
Man, fuck the Xbox people that are going mental over the Spider-Man coverage. If they want the game that bad, they'll buy the fucking console, man. Those bitches need to shut the fuck up for 5 minutes, man.
Well,
God damn.
My thing is this: how do you go mental over the Spider-Man Collector's Edition console, or whatever, but you hype up the Skyscraper Xbox? You hype up the Deadpool, sorry, Xbox.
Skyscraper fucking shitbox, my God.
You didn't know Skyscraper, the movie, got an Xbox.
Nah, Wakanda Forever.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther gets one.
4K exclusives.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's like, listen, you're either going, if you want to play the game, you're going to have to invest and play it. If not, just chill, relax, go chill, go sit down. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there and be bitter all you want, but that's what happens when you tie yourself down to one platform. If you have something, if a platform has something that you know damn well you want to play, invest in that platform.
I mean, that's the reason why I invested on all my consoles. Like, I really didn't care much for what did better than who did better than what.
Yeah.
They have their advantages and disadvantages as far as I see it. That's why I still kept my old hardware, because I know for a fact I still have those physical copies in my possession and I could play them at any time.
What up, Dixon? What's going on?
So all of this plays better than that. Listen, if it's Battlefield on the PlayStation, it's Battlefield on the Xbox. It's the same game. There's nothing different about it at all. There's nothing, not unless if you're going to look at intricate details within, graphical settings and all that other shit that they always try to, throw out there. But the basis of the game is what? It is a World War I based theme game, and it doesn't vary one from the other. It's the same shit. So these dudes, they just need to get their head out their asses and start realizing that multi-platform games for this gen have not only sold better on the PS4, but have a higher attach rate for resale value on the PS4 than they do for the Xbox, and that's a lot of things.
Oh, you said the Scarlet. My bad. Yeah, I got that wrong. My bad, y'all. No, you said the Scarlet. You said the Scarlet Spider-Man is Ben Raleigh. Right, must be I am because I forgot that one.
Yeah, and that's what these Xbox / YouTubers fail to translate to people for information. They don't tell you the facts. They just spin and swoon you with what they wanna portray as good news.
Yeah.
No, it's not like.
I think I redeemed myself anyway. If you look at the channel, the video where it shows the suits that was in the trailer that you guys missed, I'm pretty sure I redeemed myself there. So you might want to check that out if you didn't see that. But go ahead, I can tell you what you're saying.
No, that's cool. It's cool. But I mean, once again, man, it's like these dudes. I don't know, man, Ryan. Like you try to spend a little bit of knowledge.
Like the fact that everybody's burned out with the situation just shows how irrelevant it's become.
No, not only irrelevant, that they still keep coming up with the most redundant, stupid, asinine comments I have ever read in my life. Like, for example,
one dude attacked me on Twitter just saying I'm a negative person because of what I said about the GameStop situation.
Come on, man. Like,
listen, this has nothing to do with Xbox. This is me going into a store as a consumer. I asked the dude, did they have any pre-orders left for the Spider-Man Collector's Edition? And my man said, which system? And I left the store. That's all I said.
You work at a game store. You have to have some certain type of knowledge with the products and what products are selling for what system. It's not being nobody an asshole towards that person that was working at that GameStop, but it just shows you where the knowledge is at. And that's the main emphasis, because for all you can know, he probably could have sold you the old Spider-Man 2 for the Xbox, the first Xbox, and say, "Oh, here we have it."
Exactly.
And that's common sense. But another thing that I want to point out, before anything else, there's one person in particular that rubbed me the wrong way this week on Twitter. And he goes by the name of Aki Hamori, whatever the fuck his shit is, but it's Aki Gutierrez. And practically I was pointing out a situation with him talking mad crap about PlayStation, PlayStation itself, the company, the games and everything. And he went right around and flipped it into the whole sexist agenda kind of debate.
Right.
And, I have a cousin. I have a cousin. She's part of the LGBT community. She's actually a lesbian. And, me as a person, being a respectable person that I am, I stray away from those kind of comments that I throw on Twitter. Because I know there's a lot of people within the gaming community that are also of that preference of lifestyle. You understand me? So it's not like I'm just going to be, okay, all PlayStation gamers are gay. Or the titles that PlayStation are throwing out are, for hitting agendas. No. Get your head out your ass, right? Because as he states in his damn bio, bro, failed YouTuber, failed artist. Still, I am the protector of all waifus. And yes, I do live in my mom's basement. Desu. Like, bro, if you're still living in your mom's basement, that practically tells me exactly where your logic is at. You're nothing but a shriveled up, mindless piece of shit that doesn't know how to, actually have a debate without using the most redundantly and immature statements. Like, if you're gonna talk about a game, just talk about the game. Don't talk about the agendas, because at the end of the day, it is just still a game.
Right.
Now, the people that support the brand or the systems, yes, you have a lot of them that are just like, fanboys. They love to, go on open debates and talk about the games. But once you start saying things out of context and then showing images like stop blaming Xbox and Nintendo for your mistakes, you bought a queer station. PlayStation 4, blame Sony. Where is PlayStation queer?
One particular thing I'll never forget is when the dude said, if you buy PlayStation, you're basically a member of ISIS. Remember that shit?
Yeah, like how are you gonna tell a person that they're a member of ISIS just because they buy a PS4. And I could requote that. That was, the good old.
Like you would think these comments are just them joking around to try to get a rise at you, but then they go and like support those statements, like in podcasts or in videos, and really preach it. It's like, what?
Like gay station is not a real thing, bro. Like, listen, man.
And then they look stupid when they try to switch sides and nobody gives a shit about them.
And this is a Nintendo dude that I'm talking about. He's actually a Nintendo supporter, and he's actually one of Emperor Bro Baron Black's supporters. He's like a nut hanger, rather say. He's a nut hanger. That's how I'm gonna base him on. You're a nut hanger. And it appalls me to even bring this out in the open on a podcast. But you know what? Part of being real to who I am and what I, preach is that keeping it real with all my gamers and keeping it real with the gaming community.
Yeah, it's crazy because, that's funny. They called it the delay station. They talked about indie games, called it Jap crap. They said that all the
pedophiles
are rice eaters. I'm like,
pedophiles. Like, how are you gonna call a person that plays Persona 5?
You rewind the clock forward, and what are the main games they're hyping up? Games coming from Japanese devs.
That, and then on top of that, if I can recall, Nintendo had hidden agenda games as well. If you can actually look up the characters within the Zelda universe and within Mario itself. Like you guys are so stupid when it comes to actual agenda-based topics. There's a lot of hidden messages in all the games. The only difference is just, as common sense. Common sense should be the key point. If I know that this is an agenda that people don't feel comfortable talking about, why am I even going to use it to prove a point? What is your point in proving for me to stop blaming Xbox and Nintendo because I made a mistake by buying a PlayStation 4 and calling me a queer?
Exactly.
If anything else, you have some certain little insecurities within yourself as a person.
What's up, Driver?
And as a man, because, bro, most Nintendo users are actually in the same boat as you. They're actually people from the gay community that game on Nintendo. There are actually gay people that game on Xbox. There are also people that are gay that play on PlayStation. It doesn't change the narrative to one or the other. Everybody has the right to pursue the enjoyment of entertainment, regardless of what console or platform they choose.
Fucking men, brother.
Yeah, gaming. That's the thing too. It's like a lot of people knock innovation within games. Like they don't want a certain group to have the spotlight in something.
Yo, que lo que, the almighty.
Yeah, like not really. Whether it be like a female character being pushed, or they'll make an announcement of like a transgender character in the game. Because remember, they did that for, I think it was Assassin's Creed, first ever transgender character, something like that.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I mean, I didn't really care. It didn't bother me at all. I still played the game, and
you know what's so funny? Even Bayonetta reference certain things within the game itself as, hidden agendas. For all we could know, Bayonetta herself could actually be bisexual.
Yeah, you never know.
And that's something that these dudes don't like. I hate using alpha male. I hate using these, these kind of acronyms against these dudes. But really, get your head out your ass, man. Grow the fuck up. Not everything is about, agenda and gender bashing. Like that shit stays separate from the topic. I was talking about the simple fact that you're just a nut hanger on Baron's balls because every time there's something said about Nintendo, you jump the gun and look stupid with your comments. That's it. I didn't at no time point out that you're gay, that you're a pedophile, that you're this, that you're that. No, I just based it on the actual debate. And for you to try to come out and tell me that I'm gay or that I support this is offensive because I have a family member that is part of that community. So with that being said, bro, like I'm just gonna be quite frank. The dude can hop off and get hit by a bus could care less because I will think that less of him as a human being.
Damn.
Plain and simple. I don't really. I cannot condone ignorances like that,
Yeah.
especially to a community that doesn't do nothing to nobody.
Right. Okay.
I agree. Kirby is a transsexual. I agree 100%. That motherfucker sucks 24/7.
This is from Savage Love, bro. Super chat. Appreciate you. He said, I buy my rice from Thailand, not Japan. That's what break the trend here.
Shit.
What's up, Bug Competitive? You said Kirby is transsexual. Is he? I don't know. Sure. I thought it was in the same realm as what's his name? Tails from Sonic, because Tails changes gender depending on what they want to do with the character.
Yeah,
Depending on the voice actor.
Yeah, depending on
that's
the voice
right.
actor.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Was it because of the voice actor? I thought they just did it for the sake of like the game, like it was a racing.
I don't
or
fucking
like
know.
a female, or I don't know.
I mean, I remember back in the days when they used to bring up the cartoons on ABC. It was actually a female voice actor that did the voice for Tails.
Right.
So
shout out to Craig Karras though. He at work.
Yo, I'm curious to know how many modern kids, right, or modern gamers that actually started gaming now and like recently came up in gaming, whatever the case may be. I wonder if those motherfuckers actually know if they would ever go back or still watch The Simpsons and see that Bart's voice is actually a female doing that voice.
Bro, and that's one of the most recognizable voices.
Exactly.
In the market.
Same with Pikachu, man. That little fucking runt nugget. Look at that motherfucker.
Yeah, like,
that's being voiced by a female chick.
Even Naruto, even both versions of Naruto, both the US version and the Japanese version are portrayed by a female voice actor.
Yeah,
that's the funny part about it.
You know what's funny too? Like this is where
even Goku as well.
When dudes complain about female characters getting pushed and whatnot, and then they slowly but surely realize that majority of these male characters you see in like these little cartoon shows are voiced by females.
Yeah.
That too, and then Samus is another one. Samus is another female protagonist that started out in the late 80s. Like these dudes, y'all need to do y'all homework before y'all talk about hidden agendas and gender shit, man. Like you dudes do not know and understand gaming.
Carlos, I remember the first time when you beat Metroid on the NES, the NES, and you saw that who you were playing as with a chick the entire fucking time. That shit blew my goddamn mind as a kid, man.
That
was the first time I got a boner.
And that was like everybody fucking paid, like everybody loved, their cartoons. Like that's just no secret. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved that Jimmy Neutron. Everybody loved the Fairly Odd Parents, shit like that.
Then fuck that shit. Everybody wanted to bang the fucking April O'Neil and Turtles, man. Come on, don't fuck goddamn bullshit.
I used to love watching Doug, bro.
She had some big ass titties on that bitch.
Bro, I used to watch Doug.
So you like so going by your definition, you would say that the Megan Fox version of April O'Neil is the best?
Garbage! Get that fucking April bitch out of my face! There ain't no goddamn cartoon representation. That right there is a cartoon representation of a fucking hentai slut.
Bro, the only female character that I will ever smash, and if it was to be a reality, it would be Chitara from the Thundercats. That's it. She's very exotic.
God, Jesus fucking A.
Bro, and she's resourceful. I like a female that has power to do things.
You just want that makeup all over your face, bro.
Nah, I don't want the makeup, man. I want little Chitara cubs, bro.
Probably some domination shit you just described.
Right? Like, goddamn, dudes wait for a ball game and shit.
Like you want to be dominated. What the fuck was that?
Nah, I don't want to be dominated. I just like females. I just like females that think at the same level as me as a person.
I always like to be dominated, y'all.
Nah, I don't like to be
see, people in your chat agree with me, man. April O'Neil and the old school Turtles cartoon had some fucking big ass titties. Goddamn right she did.
Man. They did, man. they were exaggerated.
In terms of April O'Neil, when it comes to live adaptation, Judith Hogue played her the best.
Yeah, she did.
She killed that
man. Yo, there were several moments where you can see the artist was deliberately taking pop shots, man, and like titty grabbing and shit. Come on now.
She killed that role. But this was sent to me from Steam here. Did you guys hear about this? The Darksiders
yeah.
Of course I didn't hear about that game because that game fucking is gonna be garbage.
No, did you hear about the Apocalypse edition?
What for part 3?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, this is a collector's edition?
Yeah, collector's edition.
God damn.
See, you get a wall scroll, you get the game, art book, steel book, get a figurine, you get another figurine, and another figurine, and the amulet. And then they got to say premium box as if that really matters. But that for $400 for the price of a console. Is that worth it, ladies and gentlemen? Is that worth it? Oh.
All right, now I'm back, man. It just dropped.
Oh. Yeah, but is it worth it for $400?
God damn.
The fuck?
Kelly
Yeah,
Rex
man.
kinda. What's the name said? No.
I'm not. Hell no. I'm just gonna get the digital version, bro. That's it. $60. That's the maximum I'll pay for a game.
Digital version of what?
Of Darksiders. That's
Ew, gross, man.
That's as much as I'll go.
Well, you getting the digital regardless. Fatal, what you trying to throw some ill?
Dude, those games suck ass.
Nah, man, that Darksiders 2 was the best one, bro. Darksiders 2 was lit, man.
Darksiders, I don't know. I didn't give a fuck about Darksiders 2. Darksiders 3 is looking nothing more than a goddamn Castlevania ripoff, man, that I'm not too happy about.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
I'm just really hyped for the storyline within the game. That's where my interest is at.
Okay, I got you.
I'm still waiting for Bloodstain, man. Ritual of the Night to hurry up and come the fuck out, man. I need my spiritual Castlevania successor, goddammit.
Everybody knows what Ryan the Professional is looking forward to in terms of a Dark Soul type of game. It's called Bloodborne. I'm waiting for Bloodborne 2.
Amen, brother.
We're on the same same boat, bro. But you know how it is. We gotta wait till they actually make it.
Why does everybody have to use that excuse every fucking time when I don't like something?
What?
They really got people in your chat really got to come up with some more original shit. Like, my God.
Cry, no. All you do is cry.
Hey, I'm not crying. I'm just speaking my own goddamn opinion. Where everybody throws the same shameless shit in my face every goddamn time.
Man, why you
man, I don't cry. I criticize. There's a difference.
Nah, you cry on Twitter.
When am I crying on Twitter?
You be crying on Twitter.
Oh, by the oink sounds? My bad.
No, wasn't oink. No. See, why are you gonna do that? So I put a very innocent picture of a pig up on Twitter, and you was crying into it like, no, but that's not me.
By the way, did you not see that picture that I tagged you in? Right, I actually found a pig on No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
I found a pig on No Man's Sky, dude. And ironically, he's right outside my house.
Oh my God!
Fucking pigs, man. Nah, you know what I really want to see though, if they do continue the Bloodborne, which I do hope they do because it was successful. Yeah, I know that ending that you get when you become a great one.
Yeah,
I would love to play as a great one.
Or a big baby that likes No Man's Sky. Fuck you, Carter.
You play as a new hunter, right? You play as a new hunter, and you have to face the hunter that you created in the last game as the great one.
What game is this?
So that'd be lit. Well, for Bloodborne, obviously, I'm talking about.
Man, all I want is Bloodborne 2 to come out, man.
You said, what game is this? But then you saw, oh, I want Bloodborne.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I was too busy reading your garbage-ass chat.
Oh,
everybody in your chat is a bunch of fucking scrubby McNoobies.
Oh, McNoobies. Oh, you say.
No, I'll play, dude. I'll just fucking with you.
Let's switch the topic around here, because I know everybody saw this night, and a lot of people wanted me to talk about this. Venom.
Oh, God. Oh, what about it?
The trailer. The new trailer.
I'm hyped, bro. I really want to.
Let me tell you something. I went from the first trailer, the teaser, making me going from that, that's just going to be trash. Then we got the second one. I was like, you know what? Okay, they just need to fix the eyes. And here they go with the actual trailer where they showed the full motion of the face, the way he talks and everything.
We are Venom.
I'm actually excited for this movie. It looks good. I like the tagline. I really do. I really do like that tagline. It says embrace your anti-hero. I like that tagline. That's nice. So,
that should be Microsoft's fucking motto right there.
Oh yeah. And as far as I'm concerned.
But did y'all see the offspring? Did y'all see the Venom offspring in the trailer though?
Yeah.
That wasn't Carnage. It looked like Carnage, but that was the offspring.
I
It
know,
looked like
I
the
know,
offspring.
I know it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
It's
The way
gonna
that
be
looks.
crazy.
Yeah,
If
no, they wouldn't
anybody,
show Venom in a trailer, man. They'll definitely keep him as something like for moviegoers to when they go
Yeah,
see
if
anything
you
yo,
and
guys,
shit.
it was
if
crazy though, 'cause
anybody,
Or
they
at
said,
least he'll be an end credit scene.
people were
He'll be an
scared.
end credit
Though.
scene.
People were scared about the movie because they said that Venom was in the movie for like 5 minutes. Y'all remember that?
yeah,
That article that came out saying Venom was only in the movie for like 5 minutes, something like that. But looking at the trailer, there's more than enough scenes.
There's more, yeah. There's more clips with Venom in it than there is just with him
I don't think
himself.
5 minutes.
yeah, they're doing the
Fuck, whoever wrote that article, man, fucking hang yourself,
whoever wrote
bitch.
that,
bro.
he
They're doing
took a
the
massive
whole.
L.
If anybody played on the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo back in the days, what is this movie reference to, and what game it is? And I'll give you the biggest props ever on Twitter.
Separation
right now.
anxiety or maximum carnage?
Actually, you are right, my friend. You did say separation anxiety, and those are the key components to what the storyline for this game is portraying. All of the
Really?
symbiote suits, yep, that were all experimental, yep. If you ever play Separation Anxiety, you had all the offspring all in one fucking game.
Those are the only two games that LGN actually made that didn't suck balls.
Nah, man, that Maximum Carnage was fucking lit as fuck.
Yo,
Man.
my Maximum Carnage was the tits, but that game was hard as balls too.
Oh yes, bro. Especially when you played that Spider-Man going downtown Manhattan.
Oh, y'all remember Ultimate Spider-Man for the PS2? Where you get to play as like the big monster like Venom.
Yeah, yo. Oh my god.
That was a dope on-screen version of Venom. Like I like that the way you can the way how the destruction and everything was. Not to mention that new mechanic where he actually eats you, like he absorbs the people and heals himself from that. That was actually pretty cool, dope mechanic. There you go.
I just like
things they could do.
I just like the way in the trailer he just goes eyes, pancreas. It's like, damn, he just dissected the shit out of this dude he about to kill, man. Like, what's up?
I'm gonna eat your face. So you won't be unrecognizable because we're Venom. Like, damn, this shit.
Who the hell are you? We. Oh man, but this movie is just gonna be. It's gonna be good. I'm not gonna say great. I'm just gonna give it time till they release it.
Yeah. So everybody watching, do me a huge favor. Make sure the bell icon is ticked by the channel. This is a glitch. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch for YouTube or YouTube in general, just that trash late that is doing this. But yeah, you're right though. It does work for a bigger YouTube because I even tested this theory. But one particular YouTuber I tried to do this on, it did not work. It gave me an error when I didn't even see it, and then I had to do it again for it to fix it. But when you hit the bell icon for some people's channels, it doesn't really alert you to their videos sometimes.
Wow, that's
cool.
I
don't know what they're doing. I'm not sure they're trying to cut back on costs for YouTubers because there's a lot of streams that happen and whatnot. I don't know.
The bandwidth, bro.
Yeah, it's probably that bandwidth too, because a lot of people's streams been choppy too. I've been noticing that as well. So it could very well just be YouTube fucking up. But that's just what that is. So do me a huge favor, hit that bell icon by the channel. I do appreciate everybody that's here with us. You know what I'm saying? I do. I love having y'all here. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the show. I do appreciate that as well.
All right, Ryan. Since you're a fan of
back
UFC.
to what I was saying though with Venom. There was one particular scene in this Venom joint. Y'all remember the little tentacle that came out his back and it had the Venom face?
Yeah.
And it was talking to him?
Yeah, I remember that.
We're going to see more of that. Like, I wonder what that was about.
Hey, it might be in the second part.
No,
snap! Gaming Forte.
What up, though?
I was going to be.
What up, bro?
Nah, man. I was just listening to the conversation. I'm at work, so I was in the back room eating some good old lunch.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's all good. Appreciate you joining us, my brother.
Yeah. So I heard you were just talking about notifications and stuff. So anybody that does not know, if you are on mobile, you need to hit the notification button 2 to 3 times in order for it to give you all notifications from somebody. If you hit it once, it will just give you notifications occasionally, meaning every once in a while. If you hit it again, it will give you all notifications.
Alrighty, appreciate that.
So that's how you figure that out. And then if you do it on your console, or not on console, but on PC, it will actually give you a drop down. It will ask you which one you want to actually do, occasional, or do you want to do all notifications. But on mobile, you got to hit it multiple times. Not one time, you just won't do it.
All right, there you go. Forte, he done solved the mystery. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yo, Ryan.
Yo,
Are you hyped for that TJ Dillashaw and Varvon fight?
yes and no. That's the best kind of thing I can say. Yes and no. I do want to see that clash, but at the same time, like, I don't know.
All right, thank you. I just wanted to know. That's all.
Why you not?
I'm kind of hyped. I'm just waiting. I just want to see TJ Dillashaw.
I'm on a true reason to really get hyped, if that makes sense. It seems like I'm not really hyped because like I don't have a real reason to be hyped. I appreciate you joining us, Triver. Appreciate you joining us. But I don't think I don't know.
I think TJ Dillashaw is gonna get another knockout.
Yeah. Yep. But Fate, not Fatal. Forte.
Yo, what's up?
Venom. That trailer, bro. What you thought?
Man,
I ate my words, bro. I took the shit back. Everything I said about it.
That's what I said too. I was like, Lord. It was the more and more I look, like I went back and looked at it like 3 or 4 times. I was like, nah, man, I just can't. They couldn't have changed it as much as I think they did. And I mean, I started having more faith in it once they redesigned and actually made him look like Venom. Mm-hmm. and then once I started seeing the new trailer, I was like, oh man, I'm in.
Yeah, like it's like they respond to everybody's criticism on Twitter because it looked like Fonz, like they saw Fonz's tweet as well, and they definitely like fixed that immediately because it's how they add the emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
The face, so the eyes do the emotion thing. So it's like, okay, they fixed the damn eyes, like they look perfect.
Well, and the thing is, I really like how they, like you said, the biggest thing you said was they really went to Twitter, it looks like, because it seems like they're responding on that social media more than anything.
Facts.
Because that's where you're starting to see more of the improvements at. Like when they first showed the new look of Venom, they posted it on Twitter before they did anything else. This is the first time in the trailer that people outside of just social media in general have been able to see the way he looks now. So this is like a really good indicator that if you guys speak up on Twitter and let these people know your dislikes and dismays about things, that things can change.
Right.
So I definitely like it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, oh man, I'm just happy for him. I'm glad they fixed everything. They needed to fix everything. That's all we asked for. You know what I'm saying? It's a Venom movie that just was done right. That's all we asked for. And look like we're getting that. The fact that this fool is sitting there talking about devouring dude organ like piece by piece, and shit like that. That's Venom. That's what I wanted. That's the Venom I'm talking about. They could have went the game route too, where he like absorbed you with the tentacles.
Yeah.
But they didn't go that route. They just went with the traditional route. So it was good though. Now the boss though, the final boss, they look like we had 2 symbiotes in that trailer. One looked like Carnage. The other one, but he was like, he had like the black color scheme, and the other one looked like the Offspring.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one he fought at the end most definitely had to be the Offspring. That was a little too big to be Carnage, but
well, you know how that movie magic is.
Yeah, true. I mean, I didn't think they turned fucking Galactus into a cloud. So.
Man, that separation anxiety is.
I didn't think they would turn Galactus to a damn cloud. So I mean,
they did.
They're gonna do some justice for this joint, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, I love playing. I remember just renting out separation anxiety for my Sega Genesis off of Blockbuster, bro. I enjoyed the crap out that game.
Yeah, it's true.
I remember the first time when I bought Maximum Carnage, I was like, "Oh, hey, cool! The cartridge is all red, man. Fucking dope."
Oh, another trailer, Shazam. What y'all thought about Shazam?
Bro, even the damn intro song to Separation Anxiety was crazy.
Oh God. So y'all, what y'all think about this?
As far as Shazam goes, man, I don't know who the fuck that character is, nor do I give a shit. So that's a pass.
Yeah, that's a funny thing about Shazam. You always see him get his ass kicked in Injustice games.
Yeah, he's
pretty meticulous. No love, no shine, no shade whatsoever in the damn.
Let's just be honest, man. Shazam is like the Yamcha of the DC universe.
He said
you got to be a Yamcha, man.
He's a Yamcha, bro.
That can go good though, because last time I remember, Yamcha was a beast in the game.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the video game.
You heard that shit, Forte?
But if we want to base it on chronology and how the series goes, Young Chuck got his ass beat by the Kaba or the Cyberman. He got his ass beat by so many different characters. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
So basically, you're trying to say they mark him as the whooping boy in any way that they can when they show him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I mean, you can't dispute that. That's kind of true. But
Wait, you remember Hercule though? Like, come on, how useless was Hercule in the damn?
Nah, Hercule was just like super
Yeah,
corny,
but in
bro.
the game, he fuses with Goku to become Goku.
Oh my god, that was like the most dumbest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Oh my god. Hang on a second.
oh man, funny.
Nah, man, this is Gercu. Oh my god, hell no. Ugh. Even the damn name to put together sucks. I gotta go with Vegito, man.
So I'm getting real close to like switching over to PC full time.
Why, Forte?
Man, so I put a video up today. Doing me and Slow Mo backslap. Shout out to him.
Hey, what's up?
We had a heated
Not bad.
we had a heated discussion about which game looks better, The Division or Destiny 2. So he charged me with going to make a video to actually have people on Twitter vote and see which one is better right now.
Right.
So as I was capturing gameplay for these two games on my PC, I started to realize how inadequate I've been playing games for like the last year.
Damn, bro.
You know something funny, Forte? You look at my last video with the Batman.
I watched it.
Woo.
And it's this is the thing. So and this is
I'm gonna
where
have to do some reviews, guys. I'm gonna have to mix it up on the channel. I'm gonna have to do some console plus PC comparison review type of thing. I don't know.
yeah, that's
up.
I think I gotta do that because I have yet. Like, listen, if I get this game on Steam right now, this Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on PC,
You're gonna see
if
the
I
difference.
plug it in, or if I play it right now, and if it plays at 60 frames, we gotta talk.
we gotta talk.
PC master shit, man.
We gotta talk.
Look, man.
Yeah, no, you
look,
was a clown
the
for that.
Hey, look, man. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, man, I was proud to call myself fucking PC master race when games were actually original and fucking legit on PC. Nowadays, all you got is all fucking third-party wannabe garbage, man. You're just praising the fucking resolution and frame rate. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's the best.
Mod support.
That's not the best part. That's the shittiest part. Because the game itself can still be shit, but sitting there playing at a higher resolution and higher frame rate does not make the game better.
You said professional foundry.
Oh Lord.
Foundry, goddamn.
So,
Nah, it ain't gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be like that. I'm just gonna play the damn game and just tell you the difference.
so what you tell
Besides, the majority of the PC games, anyways, that I do want to play are coming to consoles, so it doesn't bother me any.
No, and I agree with that. And like I said, the main reason I stay on my Xbox is mostly because that's where my friends are. But every once in a while, when
The friend zone talking it. Oh yeah, it's classic.
No, but that's the truth. I mean, dude, are you going to play on a platform where you pretty much don't have anybody to play with unless you?
I'll play on any platform regardless of who my friends are there or not.
That's
I feel the same way.
Listen, I still play. Listen, I have over 200 hours on my Division on PC. I only have like
200 hours in that game? Damn, I feel sorry for you, buddy.
You said what?
You say you feel sorry.
I feel sorry for you for having 200 hours in that fucking piece of shit game, dude. I played that game.
Man,
I never touched it since.
I'm pretty sure the game has been fixed on PC.
That game.
No, it has. It has.
Now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was fixed.
I mean,
I wouldn't go that far.
Couple
I got over 3,000 hours in Diablo 3 on PC.
God
damn.
12.
Yeah, I have about the same on consoles as well.
I got 1,200
What
hours.
was the appeal of Diablo? I never got into that series.
Nah, that shit, yo. That's that game, man.
I never got into it. Like, I understood that people were jumping that game.
As soon as they flipped over the seasons and they fixed the whole, and they took the auction house out the game, that's when the game got better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Wait, yo, Geico, are you serious? Destiny 2 be lit though? What?
Destiny 2 is a freaking that game is so hot, garbaged out. People don't even play it that much anymore.
Dude,
I
don't even like Destiny
people
2,
play
man.
that game, bro. It's the reason that game is hyped as it is every year that it comes out. People still play
but
it's the vocal people like the people in here that don't like the game are the ones always hating on it. Well, I'm not gonna say you're hating because you just don't like the game.
No, I just don't
Okay.
like the way they went from part 1 to part 2.
I don't either.
And
I
just
don't know what
just
you
made
did
it
to
to a
sick humor, but you made
shitstorm, bro.
sick humor by fucking what's his name? No Man's Sky. I don't know how you did it, Fatal.
What can I say? People actually play the shit that I've played. They'll see that the games are actually not that bad.
No,
Judging books by its cover is a little too fucking early for me, man, in my opinion, dude. I don't go based on that. To me, that's the cop-out answer. When somebody sits there and tells me they see one gameplay trailer and they think the game's automatic trash, your point's irrelevant to me. Because I need to play the game physically in order to get a better understanding of that, because one gameplay trailer ain't going to tell me shit.
Oh, yeah.
Watching somebody else stream, that motherfucker's playing the game different to how you're going to fucking play it.
Yeah,
I've experienced that firsthand with the Order 1886. I remember that.
That, and then you remember a certain someone in the gaming community saying that they watched the God of War trailers or gameplay to make his analogy more concise.
COD then. COD is pretty much the same thing every year. Pretty much
just like Madden and whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, if you played the previous COD, you played the newer ones.
Yeah, like I don't.
That's basically how the best way to do it without like really being over the top.
Exactly.
I mean, that's why I'm not so hyped. I'm not so hyped for Black Ops 4. The only thing that they changed is just the format.
Bro, they didn't even change the format.
I'm talking about
like the maps.
No, I'm talking about the format and format as in not having a single player based.
Oh yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah, there's no single player this time around.
For that shit gets the ultimate dub from me until they come up with some other shit. Because
I don't understand the thought process behind them for that. Like, this game was built on just being it had the criticism, but it was built on being, a game that still delivered regardless.
Yeah, but it's just that they saw the actual statistics and went on that the single player is not played as much, so we're gonna go battle.
Hey, Carlos and Ryan, I always thought to myself, I think that might have been the reason why the Black Ops 3's campaign was so fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like that was almost deliberate because they saw this direction and they wanted to go this fucking direction.
Yeah, I know. But you already saw by the trailer, you notice how they showed off every single gun out, and everybody still quotes me on this too. And I'm glad y'all caught on to what I was saying. If you look at the trailer for the whole blackout mode, every single gun you saw these soldiers running around with, from the MP7, the SCAR, the ACR, whatever, all these guns, I guarantee you will be in supply drops.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the
backfall of those guns are gonna be in the game at first.
They're gonna be in a paywall, bro.
And if they are available in the game, like day one, there's gonna be a variant version of them in supply drops.
They're gonna do it, man. That's just the basis of doing the game the way they have.
Forte, like, come on, like, this is Activision. Would you believe they do some shit like that, where they'll give you like the futuristic version, like the MP7, and then like if you get a supply drop, you can get the old school MW3 overpowered one?
I'm pretty sure they'll try to do some stupid shit like that.
That's the route they want to go with this game. So I got I have no reason to buy it. See, Call of Duty is so obvious. It's so obvious. Like, it's not even hard to piece together. Everything they do is just for the almighty dollar.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. The DLC maps are going to be trash. After looking at the first, set of maps, I mean, yeah.
That's true. Has anybody played the beta yet?
Nope. And I don't have it. I mean, I can get it on PC right now. I'm pretty sure it's available on PC.
Nah, there was one of the people in the chats that actually did play the game. They say they liked it, but for me, I can't do battle royale games. They're too short and linear.
Yeah.
Like, only do one thing, just go around farming and
I moved on from that genre there, Carlos, man. I'm done with that genre.
That shit is just like it gets boring after a while.
Are you gonna see in these battle like fucking maps and snipers, niggas quick scoping?
Of course they're gonna be.
What are you gonna see?
No, they're gonna be camping.
You ain't gonna see exactly. It's like people really think this is going to change. This is going to be the formula for COD. The community will always have those people who pay $60 every year just to sit in the fucking corner with a sniper rifle and talk shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it's always going to be.
Unfortunately, you are absolutely correct, and it's sad.
Yeah, like, come on.
See,
how many
right.
times, Forte? How many times you got into a lobby, got this random squeaker talking trash to you? You're like, okay, I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack your ass up. And where's he at? He's in a fucking choke point in the map with a damn LMG thermal. Target.
I've said this for years.
To come through.
I've said this for years and years and years about COD, man. They need to come in. They need to come out with a fucking marshmallow perk, which would be absolutely perfect for campers, man.
That'd be perfect.
They ruined this, and I don't know if Forte heard about it, but yeah, I already covered that on the podcast. But you missed that topic. But they ruined Spyro already.
Oh, what they do?
Dog.
Oh God.
You know the size of Blu-ray disc, right? You know how Spyro and all the collection can pretty much fit on one disc, like they did with the Insane Trilogy. What if I told you only Spyro 1 is on the disc, and you need an internet connection to get the second two? So you need an internet connection to get Spyro 2 and 3. Spyro 1 is on the disc.
So you basically put a digital code in that's going to be packed.
There's not even a redeem code. You just put the disc. You put the disc in. The system will automatically register it on your PlayStation, and then you'll see it be downloadable from the store.
Oh, so they're treating the other games like DLC, basically.
Yeah, you know what it feels like? It feels just like the Xbox One at the start of this gen. Remember how all the discs were on the Xbox One, where it initialized it, and then scanned it, and then checked it, make sure it had a legit license, and then your game showed up on screen? That's what it is.
But you haven't. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yep. And they trying to cover their ass saying, "Oh, we got a patch that's coming." First of all, it shouldn't be coming; it should already be there.
Yeah.
What do you mean a patch
installed?
It should already be there. It shouldn't even be having this issue. So that's what they did. That's what they did for Spyro. Like, it's like, am I excited for Spyro at this point?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of people not want the game.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Spyro right now, and I'm definitely, and y'all know how big of a Crash Bandicoot fan I am. I am not even excited for the new Crash game that they're supposedly making. I don't care.
Who the bomb?
Oh wow,
he did it perfect. But no, I'm not even excited for that. That's how over it I am on Activision. They're trash, man. Every year.
Activision just put I don't know. Ever since they got the Call of Duty mantra going for them, they think that everything is a profitable way of, and it doesn't really benefit them in the long run, because then people are gonna really get fed up with the bullshit.
Yeah, I will give them props. So they did a great job with that remaster for the Insane Trilogy.
Nah, it's good. The game is
dope. Like the way they made Aku look, I'm like, damn, he looks evil as shit.
It's good, but at the same time, man, like, just stop it with the whole microtransaction things, man.
It ain't gonna stop, man. That's their bread and butter. They made $1 billion just from Black Ops 3 alone, and that right there has the least amount of people fucking hype for it.
Too many people out here that's willing to spend their checks on games.
Where the fuck is the hype for Battletoads, bro? I'm legit pissed about that.
The hype disappeared.
No.
The hype disappeared. The title and no gameplay. That's where the hype went.
No. It doesn't matter if there's no gameplay or not. At least we get to see what the art style is, which is fine. No. But as long as they fucking announced it is what I care about. Where's the excitement for that?
Bro, they showed no gameplay. The damn
bitch, I don't care. They announced it. They showed a title. Okay, look, they show a fucking title screen for fucking Metroid Prime fucking 4. Everyone goes ballistic over that. No gameplay, nothing. They didn't even show gameplay this year at E3.
That's going the Sony route, though. You remember when they showed Final Fantasy, the trailer, the title for it, and then when we got it, it was nothing but the PS1 port.
That was fucking funny as shit.
So it could be something like that. I wouldn't really get.
No, but they already said in that trailer that it's a brand new game.
Okay, well, we'll see. Battletoads.
We shall see.
Bitch, man, I'm disappointed in this gaming community, man. No love for Battletoads, man. What the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers, dude?
The problem is we were expecting to see it. We just didn't see it. So it's like everybody's like,
well, no, I agree. We didn't see it, but still, I'm at least excited for the fact that the new one's actually coming out, man, which is about fucking time.
Fatal. But guess what? I will pop the fucking emulator in my PC and I will download that ISO.
Look, man, I don't care about the classics. I can play the classics, man. I have rare replays, so that's fine. But I'm talking about this new one is going to be fucking lit. Nobody's fucking excited for it. Man, dude, you can no longer do that GameStop fucking April Fool's prank anymore, dude. That shit's gone. Because now they're going to look in the computer, they'll see that a new Battletoads game is coming out.
Yeah. Carlos, you would get the disk drive. I don't have a disk drive in this damn PC.
Oh, damn.
You don't need one anyways.
I don't need a disk drive.
Oh,
I don't have a disk drive. I don't need one. I just got a damn. I got one, but it's outside the case. I just plug it out on the outside.
Bro.
Oh, I wonder
I
how many
got a
modern
total-
computers
I got
out there
a
to
total-
this day still have an A drive.
I got like about a total of 5 terabytes in my PC.
I got 8.
I'm good. I don't care about downloading shit. That shit'll be put right in the 4 terabyte
Look,
drive, and I'm good.
There's another thing too as well. We don't even know that Rare is even working on this game because Rare was never mentioned in any interviews or even in the trailer itself. We only assume that Rare is
on their route or on the way out the door. They don't give a shit. Like they
no, not the fact that they're way out the door.
No,
they are working on a different project
obvious,
that's not Sea of Queefs, but I don't know if it's going to be fucking Battletoads.
Damn, what's the name game? Control. They made that obvious. They on their way out the door. They're done.
Yo, I want that Control game, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And it might be that one of the new highly acquired studios might take over that Battletoads IP and actually do it for Rare.
Sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Coalition
do it for dude. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, the coalition might take advantage of that one. What's up, Jack, man? But
the coalition takes over that, man, and they do it with like that third point view Gears of War style gameplay, but just with the the bash 'em up style of the old Battletoads, bro. It'll be a good game.
2.5D graphics, man. Hell yeah.
I'll be hype. At least we'll have something.
That's a genre that needs that. I'm sorry to say this, but that's a genre that needs to come back. Yeah, we need more fucking beat 'em up games, man.
Bro, that was
Forte.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm here.
Streets of Rage.
Question: Are you
Battletoads?
getting Anthem on PC?
You said what?
You getting Anthem on PC?
Ew.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So if you're getting Anthem on PC, I'm gonna say this real quick because I'm thinking about getting it as well. This is that one game, and it's been a while since I've done this for a game, but I'm going in this game very, very strategically. Like I'm like being very cautious everything. Every step I make towards this game, I'm being like safe because
you know that's sad though, Ryan. That's sad that you have to do that.
Yeah, I know that I have to do this. It's going to be filled with DLC. EA is going to destroy that game. It's going to be destroyed.
Yo, see now, Carlos.
Every day.
Yo. Just real quick, man, because fucking here's the thing, man. Why can't Sega do the exact same thing that they did with Sonic Mania and do the exact same treatment of Streets of Rage? Give us Streets of Rage 4.
Bro, oh my God, man. You're Fatal, man. Come on, don't make me go all nostalgic on you, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. People were to sit there and ask for that on Twitter, dude, and just tweet saying, like, look, man, give us Streets of Rage 4, but done in the style of Sonic Mania, man, you'll be good.
You know what's so funny? There's a lot of fucking old IPs. There's a lot of old IPs on the Sega library that can be
J Pro just brought back the gym and the everybody remember.
Even there you go, Bloody Roar. Yes, man. Where the fuck is that series? Make that series come back.
That was the gym right there, Bloody Roar.
Yes, Bloody Roar was fucking god tier for me back in the day, dude. Where the fuck is that shit nowadays?
That and a new revamped version of Ultra D.
They did brought that Bloody Roar and they gave it an actual story mode.
That would be
cinematic story mode where you can play as any character you want. You can like change, interact with people, and like you're the werewolf. You can turn into a werewolf and like kill people, and then you get challenged by a random fighter who turns out to be one of them.
That would actually be great.
Yeah, that shit. Oh, hey, that game has a lot of potential. Or better yet, Sony can team up with Sega and give House of the Dead, right?
Nice
House
little
House of the Dead the VR treatment.
That's a good fucking idea, bro.
Yeah, House of the Dead with VR because they already got the light gun thing. They can get that going.
That would actually be.
That was actually a really good idea.
Yeah, House of the Dead VR,
lit, bro. That'll be fucking lit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll buy VR day one.
That'll be a day one.
Carlos, let me ask you the ultimate question, dude, man. Now, would you actually buy? Would you buy a remake to Commander Keen?
Hell yeah.
That my boy.
Hell yeah.
If done right. If the game is not done in a certain way, I ain't touching that shit.
Hey, bro, a lot of people don't even understand how good that game is, Wizard. I may have to download that game again. But Alien Isolation in VR. Forte. Forte. Alien Isolation in VR.
It would be good if they actually worked the fucking mechanics of the game out, because that was the only problem I had with that game. Just the mechanics, the simple way of just
Isolation.
Yeah.
What you have problem?
Shitty ass alien AI.
That and then the aiming system as well wasn't as accurate.
AI. The alien acted more fucking like an alien than any AI out there.
For me,
motherfucker, man, go watch. You have not watched videos on YouTube at all for this game, man. Trust me, the AI in that game is fucking atrocious.
The AI is fine for Alien Isolation.
My thing was just the aiming system. It wasn't as accurate as it should have been, especially with the crosshairs. Like I found it a little bit difficult to pinpoint. Yeah, to pinpoint because remember, for you to kill the damn fucking alien, you got to shoot it straight through the dome.
But they kind of told you that the alien doesn't die. But they did. But you know what's crazy about the game? If you pay close attention and you do this at certain points, if you shoot your gun at the alien while he's coming at you and you switch to the flamethrower and shoot him away, he'll run away, obviously. But let's say you're at a point in the game after you've done that and like you have no bullets or you have no fuel left in the flamethrower and you have nothing but your pistol. If you aim your pistol at the alien at that particular time, he'll actually run away.
Wow,
that sort of detail is like on some real shit in Alien Isolation. The thing that the alien does as well is when he'll hide in vents upside, on the roofs and whatnot. You'll see like, drool coming from the ceiling. He'll be in the vents and whatnot. He'll actually follow you into these little vents. So they fixed that. The AI is on point for Alien.
The AI, but it's just I just want a better aim. That's all.
I'm pretty sure they're going to make. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sequel for Alien Isolation.
Well,
so you're good, man.
I'm not even sure. Sega said they weren't really that pleased with the numbers it did, but we'll see.
Oh well, then fuck that franchise. Then moving on.
That's the radio future. Fuck that franchise. That's my favorite. If that does happen, you already know what's going to happen, Chili. You already know. I would get the collector's edition. They do one.
Believe me, I'm used to it when games don't sell worth the crap that are actually good. And yes, I just gave a compliment to Alien Isolation. So fuck off.
All right, so I'm gonna throw another one in, and this is from the PS2 era. How about another Genji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack its weak points for massive damage, bitch.
How about another? I got one for PS2.
Hey, no. How about this one? How about this one? A large title for PS3, Folklore.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember Folklore.
Or you remember another one too? Psyops.
That game is life. Psyops and Mind Games Conspiracy, right? If only a fucking Midway was still around.
See, there's a lot of freaking damn potential old IPs that can be turned into.
Oh yeah, too many.
But just do the sequels to those IPs. Just bring in a new characters with new storylines, and then build from there.
Yep, you don't have to. Sword, that's another good. That's another good one there. Fuck, I really want to play Ape Escape again too, though. Fuck, I don't want to play Ape Escape again.
Ape Escape.
I just slept though.
I mean, Destroy All Humans. I want to see a third part to that shit.
Yeah. The second
Alien Hominoid.
Lost with the second one, but the first one was funny as shit because you're doing the hologram and you trying to be the mayor and you gotta like do the speech.
Yep. Alien Hominid, bro. That game was so fucking lit. Oh my god, damn, Fatal, I used to play that game when it used to be released on
Foxy's News that he did
PS2 and shit.
Shout to Foxy Games
PS2 and on PC. Remember when they had it in the Flash player?
Yep.
But shout out to Foxy Games UK for this. But hopefully he was on point with this. Supposedly we might get a Dino Crisis remake.
Yeah, I can see Capcom doing a Dino Crisis remake, although I'm not buying that.
Not a new one, but a remake of the one that's already out there. If not, knowing Capcom, they'll do it the same thing they did with Resident Evil 4. They'll just put it out there. They'll give you the PS3 port or something like that. Or in this case, they'll give you the PS1 port and say, "There's your Dino Crisis." So, whatever. Take that as you will.
Now, speaking of Crapcom, man, at least I have to give them a little bit of credit, actually a lot of credit, actually, because they are babying the fuck out of that RE2 remake, dude. Yeah. Like, I was generally surprised to see how much passion and love is going into this remake, dude, and my god, it makes my fucking nipples hard as fuck. I cannot wait.
I cannot wait, man. That game is gonna be on some real epic kind of bring you back to the horror game scene.
Yeah, man. I don't care about that. Well, the only reason why I'm generally excited for it, man, is because Resident Evil 2 is the definitive fucking Resident Evil game in the actual franchise, and my humble book's next go over on again for
even though I'm not even sure how they're going to continue the series though, unless they go like back in time in a sense.
No.
You're not talking about the game. I'm talking about. I'm talking about Resistance 4. Like they do come out with a Resistance 4.
Resistance.
Yeah. If they do come out with Resistance 4, I'm not sure how they're going to continue it because if I remember correctly, Resistance 3 that ended the Chimera War. They won.
Yeah, part three was just the definitive ending to that storyline. So
yeah, they killed, which was stupid.
4 is overrated in my opinion. Don't get me wrong
for that.
I love 4. Don't get me wrong, man, but I think 4 is definitely.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
Held on that pedestal way too fucking high, in my humble opinions, man.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to bring Resistance back because Nathan Hale, the first character from the first 2, he dies in the second one. He gets shot in the head. I mean,
Resistance is dead. Fuck that series, man. Move on. Let them make something else.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Fair enough. Whatever.
Fuck you. Oh God. So I guess the last thing I'll talk about, and we'll close it down. The Scarlet and this cloud bullshit. We skipped it on our last show because we didn't really want to talk about it. But what y'all think? Y'all think it's going to be the truth here? Is it the way things are going to go? Okay, everybody's doing that shit. But
yeah, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's get to that point. This cloud thing, what you think with the Xbox and the cloud?
I'm gonna go out on saying this. The cloud is nothing but lucid dreams of just bullshit and garbage.
Yeah.
Number one, most people don't even have a bandwidth of over 300 megabits, which is probably going to be one of the least requirements to play some of these games.
Mm-hmm.
So, and since we're still talking about the net neutrality situation, that's going to factor in a lot of things with that kind of game service.
Right.
I mean, even though Foxy Games also pointed out the ray tracing technology and how it's supposed to benefit from using the cloud-based, emphasis. But for me, it's just as simple as it is. You need bandwidth in order to translate all this information. And if you are on a limited budget on your cable service provider, 9 out of 10 times, you're either going to play the game at 720p for low bandwidth usage or 1080p for medium bandwidth usage. And if you want to play in Ultra HD or 4K, you're going to have at least 300 megabits and above to play that game in a solid frame.
Yeah, you kind of saw that with because they really want to do this shit. You guys saw with the Switch for Resident Evil.
Yeah.
They streamed Resident Evil. Now, what's funny about the way they streamed it, you notice how the average consumers, their experience, running at the average internet, a lot of people get, it was running trash for the most part.
Yeah.
But when IGN did it, they was running on like some high end fiber type of shit, and that shit ran perfectly. So I don't see that being the future.
I'm not worried about the streaming box, honestly, man. Because over here we don't have data caps anymore, so that's fine by me.
You don't have data caps anymore. Well, you might not have a data cap, but that doesn't mean that Microsoft won't have the data caps anymore.
Microsoft can fucking lick the goddamn sweat between my sack.
No, period. And you know what's so funny though? This is where the emphasis. This is where the emphasis is at. These cable providers and these actual companies that provide the internet, they should also, if this is going to be the type of future that we're heading into, remove the data cappage from your service and just leave it unlimited and leave it at a set price. Don't go no higher, no lesser, no. Just keep it at a set price that everybody can afford. And then maybe, substantially people will start getting into it. But everything is with time. Improvement comes with time. And right now, this cloud-based service kind of scenario for gaming, it's a lot of input lag, man. And that's the number one problem with cloud-based service games, the input lag. If you have a lot of input lag, the game is unplayable, especially first-person shooters. You can't play on a cloud-based system with FPS because it just hinders the game shitless. Like your aiming sight and your crosshairs is going to be so laggy. By the time you get a shot off, what? You're going to be killed. You're going to have problems. So it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I just don't see it happening either. I don't see it blowing off the way or blowing up the way Microsoft wants it to be, and their shareholders want it. Because at the end of the day, this isn't. I don't even think this is a Microsoft decision. I think it's their shareholders wanting this shit to happen because they want to decrease the price or the cost of games.
Yeah, because the material.
They don't put games on.
No,
it takes them. It does cost them a little. Not crazy amount, but they don't want to. They don't want to sell discs no more. They want to just stream it directly from their fucking servers. Have their money up front. So
the only reason why Microsoft is doing the actual streaming box, man, is because they're going to throw it out there and see how many people fucking.
You see what YouTube.
They're just throwing it out there to test the waters for it. That's all they're doing, which is why they're making it into a separate box.
No, I'm saying the day that happens, like the day where YouTube no longer has buffering in their videos, will be the day that these consoles will fully take off.
But that's never gonna happen because YouTube's fucking retarded as fuck.
These things are gonna go. There's no way. I just don't see it happening yet. So
no, it won't. I mean, that box will be there for certain small.
Because you remember Forte and everybody, everybody who has a PS4. Yeah, I remember these consoles they update like all the time. You know what I'm saying? They always get these stability updates or performance updates. So if you factor that in with it always being a streaming thing,
Look, man, data cap is going to kill it.
Data cap's going to be crazy. So that's how I look at it.
Data cap is going to kill it. That's all.
Yep.
Data cap is definitely going to kill it for sure, but you also got to remember too as well. It's up to the consumer themselves to see if their internet is actually right for the box.
Nope, I agree.
But seeing how the way people are in modern society, dude.
It's crazy. My birthday is in 27 days, ladies and gentlemen. 27 days. My birthday is. Spider-Man's on his way here. I got Days Gone. It's a good time to be a gamer.
Fucking Days Gone.
That's all I can say. It's the best time to be a gamer right now.
Yeah, you getting old on me, Ryan.
Yeah, right. You older than me. Shit. I saw you walking with your cane.
Nah, man, I don't walk with canes, bro. I walk on my 2 solid feet.
I walk like a penguin.
Well, you're a big dude, so that makes sense.
Shut up, bitch. Nobody asked your fucking opinion.
Oh, God. Anybody else got anything y'all want to talk about?
King of the Ring, damn it. I want to see something done by that shit, too.
Ain't my birthday yet. My birthday's on the 30th.
Yo, Nintendo, where the fuck is my sequel for fucking Punch-Out, bitch?
Yeah,
when's that coming?
Hey, hey, you know what? No. What happened to that lit sequel to Arms? It's going to be Legs. Where's Legs?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Real cute, man. Real cute, bro. Real cute.
No, it's not, because part 3 is going to see Arms and Legs.
Oh my God.
Dude, what the hell is going to be part 3? Dicks?
No, it's going to be Headbutt.
or
you messed up. They changed it. It said, instead of arms, it says heads.
Nah, bro. No. Now let's make it more interesting.
I-beams and shit.
No, how about we do chair shots to certain wrestlers that just talk dumb shit?
Oh God, let it go.
God.
Let it go. Just let it go.
All right.
Let it go.
So is that anybody else got anything you want to talk about? No? Nobody got anything?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for joining us for the RGT podcast, episode 21. If you guys enjoyed today's podcast, you definitely hit that like button. We definitely appreciate you guys taking time out your day to join us for this evening. To stay up to date with the channel, everything that's happening, like Forte said, hit that bell icon, stay up to date. If you're on PC, hit the bell icon and hit all for notifications. And if you're on mobile, hit the bell icon 3 times and you should have all notifications for everything. I appreciate everybody for joining us. I'm gonna go ahead and get the panel out here to get their outros, and we're going to end the show. And that is a good question. Where is Icarus? I have no idea, but let's go ahead and end this. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yo, man. Once again, man, it's your boy Type R87, aka Carlos Fernandez. Game by choice, not by trend. And hey, people, let's not make this a gender issue or any sexual preferences towards another person's orientation. Just keep it gaming, man, and be humble about yourself. That's all I gotta say, man.
All right, go ahead, Fatal.
All right, guys, I'm on this bed. Like a video, I'm officially glad to be here. Thank you for having me on your show. Appreciate it. I'm out.
God damn.
I guess he's trying to be Bruce Buffer. I don't know what that was.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
He's
That
trying to be Bruce Buffer.
That was lightning fast,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah.
Forte.
Yo, thanks for the invite earlier. Just wanted to jump in and show my support as usual. Really appreciate all you guys coming out. Make sure you hit that like button. Ryan's doing really, really great things on this podcast. Definitely like listening to it. Follow me on Twitter, gaming_forte. Hit up that YouTube channel, Gaming Forte. And I will see you guys out there in the gaming sphere.
Definitely. You definitely got to hit us up on Twitter because after what I posted about GameStop, oh boy, some funny people. I know.
Oh, dude.
Saw that tweet.
So you know I laughed when I saw that.
I know you died because I'm like, damn.
I was sitting there like, man.
Fuck Tweeter, bro.
I was like, dude, I can't. I said, you know what? I can't deny that.
Like, it happens. Like it just seems to happen every time I go to GameStop. Somebody going, which system? What you mean, which system is exclusive?
Bro, let me tell you.
Somebody tried to damage control for him saying maybe he meant the Pro. No, he didn't mean the Pro.
No,
There's no Pro version of the damn game. It's one game.
No, let me
Midnight, what's going on, my brother?
Let me tell you something. My own associates do that at my store. They'll come in and say, "Hey, I want to pre-order that Spider-Man." And it'll be like, "What system?" I'm like, "Dude, it's only on one system."
It's only on one system, but whatever.
But they so used to just saying what system for a game. It's just like it's like automated.
Yep. Hey, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys can follow me, Ryan the Professional, at Ryan the Pro 55 on Twitter. Appreciate y'all again for stopping by. We had a blast. We will see you guys next week. Of course, y'all be blessed. Y'all be easy. And we are out of here. Deuces.
Oink, oink, bitch.
And shout out to Smooth Producer. Good to see you again, brother.
Nice.